Take your normal driver setup. You'll notice that the tee is forward in my stance. Then you'll bring your left leg close to your left foot close to your right foot and the club back about the same distance. Start the club back in a smooth one-piece motion, and it's important to notice that at the top of the swing, the club's still moving back as your weight's moving forward. This is what this drill would look like done at full speed.
Your starting point will be your feet together behind the golf ball, pointing the club down the target line. I want you to swing the club past the ball with speed, but once the club goes past the ball, I want you to step to the left, creating some pressure into the ground underneath your left foot. This will create separation between your upper body and your lower body. It'll be the trigger to start your downswing to go ahead and hit the ball with as much speed as possible. So it should go like this.
So what we're going to do is we'll take a normal address position and move both feet over here somewhere. Okay, so I'm around about a foot, 18 inches behind the golf ball, feet together. And from here, we're going to make a backswing, but before the club has finished travelling backwards, we're going to move the foot into position, load the weight into the left side, then we can turn and deliver the golf ball. So it's really important that before that golf club has finished moving back, we've loaded the left side with the body weight, and then we can start to turn through. Okay? Now if we can do this correctly, I'm going to just do a practice swing here, we should start to be able to get this movement fairly smooth. Okay, so that movement feels fairly smooth, there's no sort of rushed positions or anything like that. If we do it incorrectly, you should see the difference here. We often see golfers where the sort of club will start too quick before the foot is planted. That golf swing will feel quite jerky, it won't feel smooth, it won't feel like the power's gradually building until we get to the golf ball. So start to look at what your tendencies are. Are you the type of golfer who gets to the top and starts to move the club before the foot? Or can you start to generate the right movements where the foot is planted before we turn through? If you do this correctly, you should find a nice full finish, very much on the left side, nice and tall, lots of extension in the body, and we should be able to get some good contact.
Go ahead and set up to a tee first. I'm just using a 7-iron here. And get set up to a tee as if you're going to hit a golf ball. So you're going to go into a regular setup. Now, bring your left foot over to your right foot, and the club's going to sit right in between your feet here, probably about 3 inches, 4 inches behind the golf ball. Now, there's a timing to this drill. So I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to bring the club back on 1. I'm going to step on 2, and then swing through on 3. I'm going to do that again for you. Left foot to the right foot, club swings back on 1, steps on 2, swings through on 3. Now when you do this, it's very easy to see, or I could ask you, what starts the downswing? The lower body starts the downswing with a weight shift onto your left side, but watch my hands. They're going to stay up at the top of my backswing as I'm stepping.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up and I'm going to put my feet together, center the club, make my backswing, and as my backswing is going back, I'm going to step to the target. So it looks like this. See that? So I'm swinging back. So as my arms are moving this way, my body is pivoting that way. So again, feet together, swing back, step, swing. Simple as that. Put your feet together, swing back, step,